Hello, people. Hello. This is Tamika. I hope you are doing very well today on this rainy Saturday morning, the morning of the full moon, pink moon, and Libra, I believe, if this is what I read correctly. Someone else wrote this on YouTube. But I don't know like what moons they are. I just know in terms of like if this is pink or if it's blue, if it's wolf, what sign it's in. I typically find that information out secondhand. Keys on a ring, a one night stand, someone who has many opportunities or many options, decisions, unconventional or stringing someone along, stability. One night stand with flow. Many options, trying to balance, juggling, uncertainty, stressful choices, chaos. Many options with chaos, stressful choices. He said I got one, got two, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 girls. On to the next. Yeah, that's J. Cole. With Miguel. What's the name of this song? All I Want Is You. This is all of these cards deal with options, confusion, things that aren't balanced. Illusions, not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions. So that's something new. 7 of Cups energy. Confusion about the past, confusion about moving forward in the future, like leaving something behind. Confusion about making a choice or making a decision. Maybe someone is confused about the choice because none of the choices are really what they want. Now that you're gone, you're all that I want. We have the past here with suffering. Past afflicting the present. Lack, betrayal, victim, let the past go. What the fuck is going on? Something about the springtime and something that is unexpected. Destruction. Don't compare at all. So with the spring, the timing card for the spring being here, this is something that could be happening right now, or this is something where someone planted the seeds of something, and the seeds that they planted are seeds of confusion, seeds of chaos, destruction and conflict. It almost sounds like the bad seed. Someone planted a bad seed. Let's get the rest of the cards here so I can have a middle card. Oh, that's dangerous next to this candle. Satian aquí. Pequeras en la chiseta fiestas. All right. So we have the moon under the past. We have a feminine energy. And we have family. Okay. So something is significant, like I said, about the spring and the autumn. Spring and autumn. You plant something in the springtime. Well, you get the rewards of that in autumn. It's when you are it's starting over. Soul growth, clearing new intentions. So, all right, again, someone planted the seed of chaos. This seed that was planted could have something to do with a feminine energy, a family, it's the destruction of something that happened in the past. I'm going to need to get more cards. Suffering. Is this feminine energy suffering, or is this feminine energy causing suffering? But this feminine energy is next to the intuition, subconscious emotions, fear, deceit. Things are not as they appear. Wait, let me just sit with this for a second. Someone is fearful. This feminine energy is fearful about something that happened in the past. This could have happened in the springtime, or something that happened in the past is now revisiting itself in the springtime. This was something that was unexpected. This person, this feminine energy, or possibly this family, was not expecting something that is causing conflict and destruction, unforeseen change, something that came out of left field. This family, who is also associated with the seeds that were planted, the keys on a ring is associated with them. Many options, decisions, unconventional, and strung along. So in the past, this family could have been strung along, or maybe made decisions in the past, trying to create some type of balance or some type of stability, but it only created conflict and chaos. Someone could have also been in the past forced to make some type of stressful choices. This stability, though, this flow, it affects the springtime energy. It's like, again, whatever this family did in the past, because they're associated with this key on the ring, which is next to the past. Whatever they did in the past is creating this energy. I don't know how to explain this. You did something in the past and you thought you were good. You thought everything was fine. You, whether this is good or bad. Say you bought I just saw this thing today. Well, I guess it would be different. Say you bought a house, and there are schemes that go on with this, where you buy a house and you think it's yours, it's, whatever, but someone then sold you a house that didn't belong to them. So now the house technically doesn't belong to you, but now you don't have your money. Somebody did something, they bought something, and it was a lemon, so to say. And now because of that, like this, say you bought this house, you're living in it for like 6 months, and this is a house that belongs to someone who travels. So when they come back, you're in their house, and they're like, wait, what's going on? And now this is a court case. Now this is a court battle. So it gives me that type of energy. Maybe you went into something in good faith, or you went into something thinking that it was going to work. Speaking of the family, but it also affects this feminine energy, because she's involved with this past as well in the spring. But she's here with this deceit. So this female energy could have been deceitful to this family. Could be her family, could be someone else's family. Let's get some cards. And the storm. Oh my God. Excuse me. with confusion here and illusions, not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions, fantasy. Like someone sold somebody a dream, and this family is right underneath this unexpected storm, this destruction. Even though this feminine energy is right next door to it, maybe this storm is directly affecting this family, but it also affects this person in a I don't know how to, it affects her like the 6 degrees of separation type energy. Something this person caused is affecting, like it's a ripple effect for these people, but it's not affecting her directly. So if it hits them hard, it's not going to hit her. It's like being, they're in the path of this terrible storm that is coming. And this person here is going to get like the ripple effects. They may get a little rain or a little wind or whatever, but this person is not getting the direct hit. But this person is directly complicit in why they're going through this right here, if that makes sense. All right, let us find out about the feminine energy. Seven of Cups, unrealistic expectations. This is someone who could be losing respect of a group or a community of people. This is the 6 of Sticks. Now, the 6 of Sticks is usually someone who is coming back from battle. So there's a lot of respect. There's a lot of recognition. There's a lot of, oh my God, look what you did. I appreciate that. But it came out with the 7 of Baskets, which is illusions. It's confusion. Excuse me. This feminine energy who plays the victim sold somebody a dream. So this is like selling somebody a house that doesn't belong to them. They sold somebody a dream. What's at the bottom? This is the 10 of Baskets. This is the family. Family disputes, secret, toxic family, broken home, custody battle, abusive parent. This is your soulmates. These are the people you get together with and chill. This person sold this family a dream. An estranged spouse could be significant. A rebellious teen could be significant. Someone could be having digestive issues. Wow, okay. Tell me about family. Unnecessary drama. Grudges, drama, gossip, arguments. Fake friends, enemies. Embarrassing situation, battle of wits. At the bottom with the 3 of Baskets. This is a coming into collaboration energy. Breaking bread, coming together, having, like this is like a grandma and her kids sitting around the picnic table talking. This would give me this feminine energy and this family sitting together, coming to some type of common ground, or trying to come together. I don't know what this person, they sold them a dream. This family bought the dream, thinking that it was their house. And now there's conflict. Three of Cups, friends, people you get together with the Five of Sticks, conflict, troubles. Someone brought unnecessary drama to a family, or family was involved in some type of unnecessary drama, gossip, grudges. This family could hold a grudge against this feminine energy. This could also be this female energy, because this card says intuition, and this person is in line with stability and the flow, trying to balance, juggle. There could be a female energy out there that is winning with this Six of Sticks energy, and people are confused as to how this person is winning. Maybe in the past, this female energy suffered with stability. Maybe it was foreseen that this female energy would have a lot of conflict or be in an energy of destruction of herself or her life. But that is just, I guess, for maybe it applies to quite a few of you. Maybe it applies to only a few. But the big energy that I feel has to do with this feminine energy who got involved with her family or a family and turned this mother out. What happened in the past? What happened in the past? Working hard, brainstorming, grinding. Grinding for what? Look, with the 10 of baskets back at the bottom. This family. In the past, they were grinding. Look at that. The female energy and his family that has had many options and decisions that they needed to make with regard to the past chose to also be deceitful with this feminine energy. They were grinding. This Eight of Pentacles is someone who is very focused, very skilled, very determined. This is someone who is very career driven. They work really hard. These people worked really hard at hidden agendas, creating shameful secrets, pretending to be a friend to someone, but they were really con artists. Strategic planning. This female energy in this family who's come out again to clarify the past with someone, the Son of Sticks energy. That is the Page of Wands. It was very creative. Whatever this was that they did in terms of the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing. And another 7. We have the 7 of Cups. And now we have the 7 of Knives. 77 could be significant. So what were these people stealing, or what shameful secrets do they have? Could deal with some type of magic. The woman in this picture, she is putting in some type of, what is that? Doing some type of blood magic, love spell to keep her husband faithful, to keep him from being out there in them streets. I think this has to do with a bird feather or something. Something about unethical practices. This family and this female energy were focused really hard on unethical practices, hidden agendas. So was this family really tricked, or did they go along with the trickery? Was this a collaborative effort between the two? Tell me about the moon. Something is very significant with the springtime with regard to these individuals. The moon. Subconscious emotions, fear, deceit. So this deceit having to do with this Seven of Swords energy, something that someone stole or they lied about, they cheated, they tricked, has something to do with the Four of Sticks. This is could be a relationship. We have teamwork, dreams, someone's dreams coming true. This family and this female energy work together in order to steal someone's dreams coming true. It could have to do with a mother or stealing someone's motherhood. Stealing someone's motherhood. Maybe doing something to somebody's child. This is these people are planting their child's placenta, laying down roots, legacy, foundations. Someone tried to steal your legacy, your foundation. Maybe they tried to steal not your actual child, but steal the energy away from you, meaning stealing the potential away for you to have a child, for you to have a family, for you to be happy. This is also Four of Sticks, home. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom, which is the truth. The truth. The power of words. Breakthroughs, clarity. Someone is gaining some type of clarity. That's why the springtime is important. The illusions are being lifted. And that's why something is unexpected. Because these people here went into some type of collaboration together to steal something from someone. And now the truth is coming out. Now this foresight is like, why didn't I see that this was a bad idea? Why didn't I walk away from this? And the power of words is someone could be speaking the truth. As I am right now in this reading. You could be watching someone or getting a reading from someone, getting the truth of a matter. What else with the moon? Something about the past and a relationship. Then I say they could have tried to break up your relationship or try to steal the energy of you having something. They wanted you to have a broken contract, a divorce. They wanted abuse or distrust, rejection in your connection. Or maybe you had a connection that, no. This is like someone really trying hard to cause, this is good energy right here. This is a family. These two people getting together, loving on each other, creating something for the future, a legacy, laying down roots. Someone created deceit around that. We have the Seven of Swords here with someone with the love spells and the blood magic. And like, I don't understand why, let's find out who this family is doing this to. Let's find out that. Because this definitely someone, this intuition card is here. So someone they know something. Someone sees something. And maybe that's why this unexpected, the fear. There's fear involved now with regard to this group of people right here. Six of Cups, the past. Who is this person that this family and this female have been lying to the truth? You could be a tarot reader. You could be someone who, like I said, just intuitively is starting to pick up on things and figuring out the truth about a situation. The person who they did this to is someone who is a truthful person. Someone who, this is the Ace of Swords. So this is like new opportunity. Someone who's smart, quick-witted. Someone who has a mental clarity. Someone who knows who their hidden enemies are. And they're revealing who these hidden enemies are. This is someone who is protected. Very, 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 very intelligent. And they have power in the words that they say. There's power in the things that they express. People listen. People pay attention. They take note. This is someone who knows how to protect themselves. This says the final showdown with inner strength. Maybe in the past, this person was a doormat, because this is coming back from the spring. Something that someone planted. So there is some vegetation that take years to grow. Years to come into an energy of harvest. Trees. So this person could have been a doormat in the past. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities. The seed being sown. So te quitian ofertas. But although the odds were against you, this person who's this truth teller, people, I've noticed on the internet that people run with the lie. The truth, a kind word, a little compassion shown, that shit gets like very minimal views. But when it's some stuff that's like sensationalized, when it's some stuff that you could get into with your negativity, everybody's on board with that. You walked away from these people. The Eight of Baskets. But it wasn't a true walking away, because something lingered. It lingered. This is a path. This is hot foot powder that's supposed to deter someone from going into this house. But when I look at this guy walking away, the Eight of Cups is walking away from something emotionally taxing into a Nine of Cups energy, which is something you really want. So this person is walking away to walk towards something that they really want. But there's a trail behind, meaning there's like a tie to this people that this person couldn't walk away from. This tie has to do with the deceit that went on. These people, this feminine energy in this family, whether this is her family or a family she worked with, these people are still tethered to you because of their actions. So who else are you? This person that they're doing this to. Emperor energy. Natural leader. Someone who's taking action. Who's ready for anything. A spiritual guide. The Emperor next to the Ace of Knives. A natural leader next to someone who is a truth teller, someone who's intelligent, someone who is very skillful mentally, spiritually. These energies here in this deck, especially with the Empress and the Emperor, it often gives me the energy of someone being cloaked. He almost seems like he's important, but he's also in the background. Where he's seen but not fully seen, because if he's not standing, he's sitting. And there's so many things going on around him that you almost don't notice how powerful he really is. Until he stands up, until he takes action, until he starts to speak. And then when he speaks, it brings this energy here. Breakdowns, nightmares, slow agonizing pain, someone's worst fears coming true, not realizing that the past was going to come back and bite someone in the ass. Shameful secrets again. This person who's speaking the truth, you're bringing about someone's shameful secrets. And this Ace of Swords with this Nine of Swords brings out the 10. What you are doing, whatever action you are taking, whatever words you are speaking, whatever words are coming out of your mouth, or however you're communicating. You could be communicating anything, music, words, writing, speaking. You could ideally, communication. But we communicate in many ways. We get signs and synchronicities that are communication, but it's not verbal. Telepathic communication, being able to read someone's mind. Whatever that is, you are causing this energy here. And this energy here is causing an ending. The Ten of Swords. Your words are causing an ending. And someone's worst fears are coming true because of that. Tell me about the spring. Recovery, recentering. Loads are lifting. The seeds, like this is someone who looks like they are resting in recuperation. But they also have these swords here. Truth, communication. Typically, you see 3 swords on the wall and 1 sword under the bed that someone is laying on. And the 3 swords on the wall speak to the pain. Speak to someone still trying to reconcile with some type of pain, or trying to come to terms with something. The ace, the 1 sword is laying under the bed because to me that's someone thinking, trying to mull over the truth. These 4 swords are together. This person is already reconciled with the truth. They know what it is and what it's not. They understand what it is and what it's not. They're in a recovery mode. They're recentering themselves. Quiet preparation. This quiet preparation was unexpected. Someone's coming into this energy here was unexpected. Someone coming out of this 10 of Sticks. This here says, going the distance because the goal is worth it. Healing, recentering oneself, recovering from this toxic energy surrounding this was necessary, was worth it. This is someone willing to, this is like, for an example, someone who has a child who you live in an area that's not so good. The school system is not good at all, and you are worried about your child's not just education, but their welfare. So you are willing to drive a half an hour out of the way every day to take your child to a different district that they are allowed to be in, that you've already cleared. That you can travel to a different district to make sure that they are safe. That's you doing whatever it takes because it's worth it for you. This could also be the same for these people here. They could have really gone the distance because it was worth it to them. But they did so in the realms of deceit and lying, stealing. A relationship, possibly a home, just possibly depleting something out of you where you have no vitality, that you are hopeless with regard to love and life. Give me another one on spring. 9 of baskets. Someone is getting a wish fulfillment. This person could be a reader. This 3 of coins in this deck typically talks about people who are working together. But for this particular deck, this is someone who, to me, is a reader, who does spiritual work. This is someone who is validated by others. So their work is valid, meaning they've had success in their work and people can vouch for that. This is someone who exceeds expectation in terms of their readings or the divination work that they do. Beneficial use of talents. This is someone who uses their talents to help people and not to steal from them. This is someone who has people thinking about the shit that they've done. Not even thinking about the shit that they've done, but just thinking about their actions in terms of, did I fuck up? Like, did I really fuck up? 8 of Swords. At a crossroads. Now I don't know which way to go. There's no, I can't get out. There's no exit. So what do I do? I can't move out of this situation. I can't escape. And this wish fulfillment, someone is getting something this spring because of the healing that they've done. Spiritual gifts, upgrade, nourishment, good times, protection, travel, good luck, and toxins. That's a bottle of wine, but it just makes me think of the finer things. You'll be able to do things that make you happy. And you'll have financial security. What someone was trying to take from you. They were trying to take your legacy. They were trying to stop you from laying roots. What is this unexpected storm? Someone is receiving messages. 10 of Wands back at the bottom. 10 of Sticks. These people who did something because they thought it was worth it. Now they're at a breaking point. Stress. Someone could be overworked because now they have to put in a lot of hours in order to, I don't know, survive. Someone could have a boss that's an asshole, going through hard times, debt, struggling. Someone could also be in the martyr complex. Oh, someone could be looking like they're aging faster. Looking tired all the time. So there are messages that are burdening someone. These messages, rapid progress. Unexpected because of this rapid progress. Because of this communication. An eye-opening experience. Something is coming forth about these lies of these people here who are in conjunction with your wish fulfillment. Something is coming to fruition about what they did. And it's so quick that they're like, how the fuck did that happen? Tell me more. This communication has something to do with a 9 of coins and the Ace of baskets. This is a emotional renewal. So these people, this family, this 10 of cups, tried to take your 10 of cups and you're going to still get 10 of cups. 9 of baskets with the Ace of baskets is the Ten of Baskets. That's what this message is about. You're still going to get your shit. This Ace of Baskets is emotional renewal, empaths, intuition, healing old wounds. This could have to do with the birth of something. This message also brought some type of emotional overwhelm to this family and to this feminine energy. These people here could also be going through some type of conflict. We already spoke about that. Although in the beginning I thought this family was a victim, but they're not a victim. They're a participant. They're a key player. But there's still conflict between them now because shit is fucked up. It's not working out the way they anticipated it to, because you're free with this Nine of Coins. This card talks about your freedom, but it speaks about their financial insecurity at this point. This message talks about what the good shit is happening for you. Look, this is Six of Coins. Debt repaid. This talks about users, con artists, show off, gold diggers, somebody getting cut off. Something about blackmail could also be significant. This song, I was singing this the other day. I don't know the words, but I just know one part. Oh, excuse me. And it's by Nas. And he was like, how does it go? Shorty, say what you want. Just to back it up. Something. Anyway, the song is called You Owe Me Something. Pay me back like you pay your taxes. Owe me back like it's money you spent. It's like you owe me. Can I get mine? That's what this is. Someone's palms could be itchy. You could be coming across things that are like signs of good luck. 4-leaf clovers, $2 bills. You might be seeing 7 a lot. These dice, 2 and 5, 7. 777 could be significant, or 77 could be significant. I was in the city I grew up in the other day, and I was driving down the highway on Route 440, and I saw a car. I took a picture. I didn't want to post it. I might, but I saw a car, and the license plate was F77. 77 has been following me around like crazy. And F77 is very significant. So you could be getting a lot of signs or synchronicities. But this message has something to do with some good shit that is happening for someone. And someone has to repay some type of debt. There's a change of fortune. Pay me back like it's money owed. Pay me back what you owe me. Okay, so do we need to get any for confusion, flow, and one night stand? All right, what options did this family have? What options did this family have? I mean, they could have told the truth. 10 of Pentacles. Breaking generational curses. Broken families, shameful legacies, money problems, a corrupt family. They could have shared. 6 of Pentacles is back on the bottom. They could have shared. Maybe this is a family that has done chasey shit in the past, and they could have broke that generational curse by not trying to fuck you over. They had the options of bringing in this family bonds. This also says inheritance. We have home here. We have relationship. They could have taken an inheritance from you, because this would deal with the sharing. If there was an inheritance or a will that someone was supposed to share with you and they didn't. Someone, again, family. It's funny that the family is on this end of the aisle and this end of the aisle as well. This family might have been more complicit in this than this female energy, if I'm going to be honest now. Because there were choices that this family had. They could have chose not to. Now it's the world. It's over. That's this unexpected change. Something is over. This commitment, this is family too. Courting card. This business partnership is over. They had a business partnership that is now over. And they have to pay back what they owe. What other options did this family have? Passing down what they were supposed to. Vindication, confronting evil, fighting back. So this family could have fought back. They could have fought back against this choice. Or maybe they could have fought back against themselves. Because this 5 of Knives, this person lies in court. These people could have lied in court. Now they're dissatisfied with whatever they did with this 4 of Baskets. Needed to have some type of new thought, thinking differently. Maybe these people feel misunderstood because with that 10 of Wands energy, they felt like they were doing this for a good cause. And they feel misunderstood. But what they did, they lied. Someone definitely could have lied in court. Deceit. Deceit is coming out here again. Troublemaker, illegal gains, a hidden enemy. This family, I don't think this family would have ever made the right decision. Because with that 10 of Wands coming out twice, it's like these people felt as if they were entitled to something, or that they were judge and jury. What they thought was what was supposed to be. How long? It's 47 minutes. All right. I didn't even tell you what signs are out here. I'm only going to tell you the majors or or the minor arcana. So we have Aries energy. Oh, damn. There are no... But shit. There are no minor arcana out here. And that's the only major. Well, that's kind of crazy. It was like spirit wasn't in this. Someone wasn't moving from a spiritual place. Someone was moving from an earthly place, a materialistic energy. The only spirit out here is your energy. The only divine energy out here is your energy. These people are very worldly, and there weren't even a lot of like love cards out here. There's a lot of money cards. People who are, oh my God, materially driven. You were the only major out here, the only spiritual energy. All right. Look what just popped out at the bottom after I shuffled. They thought it was worth it. And it damn sure is not. Someone could be having some type of heavy burdens come the autumn time because of whatever's going on during the spring. Shorty, say what you want just to back it up. Oh, and I was listening to music and it's on mute. couple of forevers. Michelle could be significant. Chrisette could be significant. All right. Success, vitality. Sweet. Success, vitality, joy, justice, happiness, inspiration. So we have justice with success, the ending, the letter Z. Something is over. Some conflict is over, or some conflict could be starting for someone else because something is over. The letter E is significant with this over Z. Someone's name could be ZE, or someone with ZE has conflict. There are questions. And E is 5 in the alphabet, so 55 could be significant. The letter A, questions and answers. There's like, with questions and answers, it makes me think of like an interrogation or question and answers in court. With justice here, yeah. So something is significant about some questions and answers that were given in court. And we saw the 5 of knives, and that was somebody who would lie in court. The letter J is significant. J-A. AJ. Someone's name could be AJ. E and J could be significant. Someone could drink a lot. The letter B. Biz. Bismarcky. Biz. Something about business and justice, or business with vitality. Vital records could be significant. June is significant. June 5th. The letter O, E-O, East Orange could be significant. November and East Orange could be significant. Or someone has some questions surrounding East Orange in November. E-O. January is also significant with regard to these questions and answers. January 5th, November 5th. Someone wants to know why. Why AJ? Maybe why AJ? Why? The question and answers. Maybe someone's answers are still having someone question why. Like, why would you do that? Or someone is asking why something happened in January with a J and an A. Someone wants to know why with regard to someone's pride. Maybe that is the question, why someone did something in a prideful energy. We're listening to Ghostface Killah. All that I got is you. So this has to do with someone's mom or someone's family. So there's some type of mysteries surrounding a fortune or some type of chance that was taken in June. This has to do with this justice. The letter R is significant with regard to June. Some type of chance could have been taken in a bedroom or a boardroom. Someone did something out of boredom. Roe versus Wade. So something about a termination of a pregnancy, mystery surrounding something with June or November. November 5th or June 5th with this Roe versus Wade energy is significant with a pregnancy. The letter E is significant. Redo. Someone wants to redo something. The name Rel could be significant. That could be a nickname. Rel. There's a mystery surrounding Rel in June. Maybe something happened in a bedroom with this mystery. This bedroom could also be significant to this justice or this happiness. An ending. Someone could have had a conversation about an ending in a bedroom in June. Guardians, defense, instinct, courage. Someone with the name Rel in November or January maybe asked why. When I saw tears in your eyes. Someone's guardian could be significant in terms of their parent or someone who's their caregiver. Defense, instinct, courage, awakening. This is like someone gaining the courage. Oh, this L. I always think about the L as a loss or it could be a lesson. So someone is taking the courage to take this L, to learn this lesson. November, January is significant with regard to that. VO5 could be significant. Or volume 5. Something about lows is significant. Oh, look. E-O-O-E. E-O-E. E-O-E. I know I'm from Jersey, so East Orange is what I see, but is East Orange significant in June twice? And it's significant in November? Someone took an L in East Orange. Or learned a lesson in East Orange. Someone's name could just start with E-R. I mean R-E. I said E-R. Someone could be in the ER. There's a mystery or something unknown about an emergency room visit in June. Something that could have happened in the bedroom. The letter K is significant with regard to this guardians, this instinct, this awakening. This letter K could also be in their pride or asking why. Why? Someone did something in their pride. Someone could have said that they were just kidding about something when asked about. I was just kidding. I wasn't serious about that. I didn't mean that when I said that. Like it would be, oh, I saw this case yesterday where this woman and her boyfriend, which is crazy because it was his 9-year-old daughter, but the girlfriend and him were complicit in the little girl getting unalived, and the dog was involved in that unaliving. So the police who were talking to her was like, you were just saying to the girl yesterday that you wanted to kill her, and then the next day she's gone. Like, you don't think that looks suspicious? And the lady is like, yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad. But that would be someone who would be like, I mean, yeah, I said I wanted to kill her, but I was just playing. Like, I wasn't serious about it. It gives that. Awakened intuition, but someone is awakened to something that they know wasn't just a joke, or I wasn't just kidding. Name Jake could be significant. Jake from State Farm. State Farm could be significant. Car insurance could be significant. Allowing someone to put their car in your name and you getting insurance for them is significant. You signing paperwork, maybe signing stuff that you weren't sure you were signing correctly is significant. There's mystery surrounding fertility, inner growth, virtue. There's a mystery around someone's virtue. A mystery around someone's virtue. So someone is, their integrity is low. Bottom dollar. Bottom basement. Oh, like Macy's basement. What was it called? Was it just a basement? I used to love going to Macy's and going to the, I'm like a sale clearance girl type of shopper. Like, I love getting a good ass deal, and I love getting a good ass deal on some shit that would have cost me hundreds of dollars, but I only got it for mere fraction. Like, I love that shit. Energy. Something about someone's energy. Their energy was joy. Rel had an energy of joy. Energy of joy in East Orange. I don't know. Joy. Someone is taking an L or learning a lesson with regard to joy. November. An awakening or courage or guardian. What else? What else? What else? What else? Fertility. Renewal, creation, creativity, growth. We have inner growth. We have growth. Someone gains some type of inner growth. Now that's the energy they're in. They're feeling this type of joy, and now they want to create something. And this creation is like, oh, I know what I want to do. This happened in November or January. This could also deal with, like I said, a parent. We have guardian, and we have fertility with creation, which would make me think of a mother or an empress energy. Maybe someone wants to create something with an empress energy because of a lesson that they learned. Now they have this inner growth, and then they want to grow. They want to they want to harvest. This is year ending. Harvest beginnings, abundance, learning. They want to create. This is spring energy. Something that really did happen in the spring, or something started in the spring. The year begins in the spring. So March 20th could be significant. Someone could have been defending someone as well. We have defense here with this fertility. It makes me think of someone who is protecting like their mom, or protecting their, like just protecting a female in their life who they feel joy with. Someone could also be taking like self-defense classes, or learning, or even buying maybe a weapon to defend themselves. Number 7. 7 is significant. 7 is also a lucky number, right? You think of God. On the 7th day, He rested. Something about rest. 47. 74 is significant. February is significant. August is significant. Tuesday could also be significant. So someone could have had some type of growth, or found some type of peace in February, or like found it in February, and then in August that energy started to turn into joy because someone is learning a lesson, because they're using their instincts, because of this awakening they're having. Now they want to end something to begin something new. What else do we have? EL is significant. L something, like El Gondo. EO, low, or love without the V. Maybe there's love missing in some situation. Something with June and November. Someone could be questioning, like, I want answers to my questions. Do you love me? Even the low would make me think of lows or low. Someone could be feeling low in June or November, or could have been. The letter H is significant. Didn't we have an H? No. Why did I think we did? The letter W. Homework. Homeward. Hardwood. Somebody is hardwired. Hardwired. HWWH. The name White could be significant. Whitaker. Whitney. Something about wine. A slow wine. So dancing. Jamaican music. A slow wine. Sexual energy. Someone gets joy from someone's sexual energy. Fear is here next to W with the ending. With joy here, it gives not fear in the sense that it gives fear because someone is fearful of the change that is coming. They are afraid because it's not unexpected, but it gives the energy of giving, and I've said this before, giving your open heart to someone in their hand. Here, take my heart and hold this. And praying to God that they keep that shit safe. Praying to God that they treat it with care, and they treat it with love and with respect. That's what this gives me with this, the year ending, the harvesting energy with this fertility. It's a new beginning that's scary because it's what Jerry Springer say in Matrimony, because it's new. Like, you can't be ready for marriage. It's new. You've never done it before. It's different. You're going to be a new person. So someone is afraid of what they are to be or what is to come because they're uncertain. Not uncertain about the joy, but uncertain because they're afraid of being hurt. An I statement. I am afraid of being hurt. I am fearful. And this made me think of Whitney Houston. And it made me think of Where Do Broken Hearts Go? That's the first song that came to me. Where do broken hearts go? Do they find their way home? Back to the open arms of a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, do they truly love you? This person was afraid of falling. Oh, what's this song here? I just heard it. Ashley Kusher, I Can't Swim. Oh, I like this song. When you let me down, I was sinking. Now I'm back on the edge of the deep end where it's freezing. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall back in. This is, I think in the beginning of the song, she's like at a party and she didn't know her ex was there. And it's like, she still has these feelings for him and she could easily fall back into these emotions with him. But she doesn't want to fall back in because she's afraid of drowning. Wow. Someone's afraid of drowning. Afraid of being hurt. When you hold me, I lose intuition. You make my head spin. I don't want to fall. All right, our last card is peace. I fear peace. Oh my God. I fear peace. Whitney Houston, Where Do Broken Hearts Go? Maybe this person has never known peace. And look, the eyes at the beginning of this, at the bottom of this one. 2 eyes. Someone is in an eye, like they know what they want. They may be afraid of what they want, but they know what they want. I want peace. I fear getting hurt, but I want peace. This Whitney Houston could be significant. Where do broken hearts go with August and February? This fertile energy, this could be an Empress energy. Fearful of joy. All right. What do we have in terms of numbers? 4, 7, 5. Oh, that was it. So 54, 45, 74, 75, 57, 54. We have January, June, February, August, and November. The 4th, the 5th, the 7th could be significant of those months. We also have Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday and Saturday are significant. Do I see any states? Rhode Island is significant. New Jersey could be significant simply because I said East Orange. Hawaii could be significant. Wisconsin could be significant. Illinois could be significant. Kentucky could be significant. Or someone is chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken. A girl fight could be significant. I almost had a girl fight in the parking lot of a KFC. Someone could be Hispanic. Someone could be dealing with a serial sexer. Someone who gives to the community. Oh, maybe because they fear peace. They fear joy. They fear love. That's why the V isn't there. They fear love. Brielle could be significant. Brianna could be significant. I said AJ. K could be significant. Ray could also be significant. Oh, and J. Damn. Oh, excuse me. Someone's name could be Harriet or Harry, or someone can say Bay. What's going on, Bay? I love you, Bay. I love you, Bay. Lee could be significant. Leah could be significant. Someone is not welcome somewhere. Something about somebody's IQ. Kayaking could be significant. I think that is all I see for right now, my beauties. Damn, it's 1:13. It was 1:13:33. So 333 could be significant. 11 could be significant. Yeah. Oh, the Board of Education could be significant. Someone could be a whore. HWHORE. Oh, the person who doesn't have the V for love, but they have all the letters for whore. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Something about leek, L-E-E-K, the vegetable. Or leek. A leak meaning like a leak in a friendship, a leak in a foundation, a leak, something that is causing problems. Because leaks don't typically, just sit around and chill and cause you no issues. If you have a leak in your sink, that's making your water bill higher. You have a leak in your foundation, water's able, something about emotions. Emotions are able to get into something. Emotions. There's a leak and someone's very emotional. Okay. I'm out of here. Audi 500. Thank you for watching. Thank you for new subscribers, all that good jazz. I think it's beautiful. The energy is beautiful. I have a video that's almost at 1,000 views, and it's my first video getting that high. So I'm a little happy about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, you know what? I just feel like I want to use these because the reading was so like interesting. Let's use some of these to get some of the more oh, this deals with more the lower vibrational stuff. So since we're in this low vibrational energy with some low vibrational people, I must say, remember you were the only spiritual card on the board. Boss energy. Except okay, okay. Alright, what else do we need to know about these people and these antics? Reckless love, sex. Out here with cope. So someone's doing drinking to cope what it is that they're going through, and they're having reckless sex. Because of your spiritual gifts, something is too late. It's rejected. Whatever it is that these people are doing, whatever energy they're trying to send to you, it's too late. They can't get, they can't get by. You're happily single, doing you, stress-free, setting goals, career focused. And not that you're necessarily single, but you're definitely singled out away from these people. You're not a part of this group. So you could be singled and happy doing what you're doing with your family. But single to me is just an energy of that 9 of Pentacles. It's a freedom. You're free from whatever it is that they have going on. And your spiritual gifts, your intuition is what got you out of that. Taking that leadership role, the Ace of Swords with your intuition and your intellect. What else? Secure, confident boss bitch, career focused. You, Queen Bee. There's some news out here, though, about someone with a pregnancy test. That is fake news. Pregnancy DNA. And I did see the card out there that I usually would say vital records. So something about a trickster, a Queen Bee. Queen Bee, this could be your energy. Secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. But you could be. I personally, it's just my personal opinion. When I'm thinking about someone who's on their spiritual path, they're not worried about being a boss bitch. They're not worried about being career focused. They're worried about the security and the confidence within themselves. They're worried about following their path, and on that path to following and becoming themselves, the career comes. Boss bitch comes simply because you're in that energy. Not that you're seeking it, but you're in it. This Queen Bee gives me someone who, look at the difference between these two. Very down to earth, very simple. It's not a lot of fluff. This is someone who, to me, seems like they may need a lot of fluff. They need a lot of attention. This person gives me Queen of Wands energy. Could be Queen of Pentacles. But Queen of Pentacles as well with boss bitch. Career focused. So someone who's focused on money and their looks. There's some type of fake news with regard to a pregnancy test. A phony, a trickster, someone who illusions We saw illusions come out with the other cards. Trickster actually came out with the other cards too, with the people who are lying and deceiving. A fairy tale. Any other information? I get that information. It's this reader, she says that. I think it's Black Moon Lilith. Any more information for my viewers? Something about someone being married is significant. Love spell. We already said that with the 7 of sticks. No, 7 of knives. And the hoodoo. Now someone is running. Somebody is fed up. We saw escapism earlier. With needing to try to leave a situation that you can't. Because with the 8 of Swords being boxed in all around. Typically the 8 of Swords has someone who is bound. Their arms, they're like bound to their body. Their hands are bound. They can't move. Or in some instances they can, but it's like self-inflicted energy. In that particular 8 of Swords, someone was stopped from moving. All roads to an exit were blocked. Someone is fed up because they can't run. You can't get that far from the truth. You can't run from who you are. You can't run from what you've done. What you should do is to take accountability for that. Stand up. Like I just don't get it. It was big and bold to do this shit and do it in private and do it behind the scenes. But you don't want to be big and bold to say, yeah, I did that shit. My husband said something to me. He'd be like, yo, did you just do such and such? I'd be like, yeah, I did it. And then he's looking at me like, yo, so you really are just saying it like it ain't nothing. I'm like, it is what it is. And it could be as simple as, yo, did you really eat that freaking greasy ass pizza knowing your stomach is going to get messed up? And I'd be looking at him like, yeah, I did. Like, you say it so nonchalant because I did. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be fucked up later. I don't know if my stomach is going to be towed back. But I did it. Yeah, I did. And he gets so annoyed with me sometimes because he's like, yo, you're so nonchalant. Like, it's like whatever. But it's the truth. I did it. I don't know what you want me to say or what we can do from here because it's already done. And you're real affected by that, but it's going to fuck me up later. Take accountability for your shit. You were big and bad and bold when you did it. Be big and bad and bold when the shit comes falling down around your feet. Let's all be grown people. Alright. That was a lot. Married and romance. Shady. Someone's been shady to your romance, to your marriage. Or someone could be in a shady marriage or romance right now because of the shit that they do. Because of the shit that they do. All right, we're going to go now. Oh, should we make it like 1:30? Let's make it 1:30. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards. Let's do, what's the tea? We're listening to 10 Toes Down. Is that what this is? No, Angel Numbers. Yeah, it is 10 Toes Down. Angel Numbers. Angel Numbers are significant. So I think we saw 777 and 77. Didn't we see 55? Oh, shit. I said, didn't we see 55? And it was right here. And we did see 55 because there was a 5 and then there was an E. A, B, C, D, E. Yeah. 55. So Friday could be significant. The throat chakra. Someone may want to have a conversation. May could be significant. Someone's going through major challenges, major changes or challenges, conflict, or someone wants to deepen their spiritual practices. Fake friends could also be significant in relationship matters. You know, we played Let It Go over your, don't let it go over your head. I welcome all the smoke. So te quita no fiata. I don't know if, did a card fall over? Flip over. See, and it stayed in the deck like they didn't want me to see this card. Shine, your light irritates their demons. You, the Emperor, the only major arcana. When I do readings, I get a lot of major arcanas in my readings. You were the only one that came out, and it was describing you. Your light irritates their demons. This jackpot, you're winning. You got some shit coming to you. Inheritance. You got some shit coming to you from these people. Dealing with a third party, multiple lovers, or choices. I think this has to do more with choices. At the bottom, you're too busy winning. Too busy winning to pay attention to whatever it is that these people are doing. And this is like the family and the female energy. Someone could be winning the lottery, or this could feel like a lottery win. Your light irritates their demons, and you're uninterested in what they have to say. Also, with this marrying for money, maybe someone is has a history of marrying or dealing with people for money, and now they are not getting that same energy that they used to. The people who they used to deal with in terms of being able to come through and do some things for some change, they're not able to do that anymore. Or wasting time, stuck, no change. Like, no, I'm good. This person is fake flexing, or these people are flake flexing. They're flaky. Flaky. Acts rich, flosses money, acts phony, shows off, but has nothing to really show for it. Marry for money means they don't have their own money, they marry for other people's money. Marrying for other people's money, a boss daddy. What did a boss daddy fall? Under wasting your time. I'm not interested anymore. Maybe this boss daddy realizes that someone was fake flexing, that someone was pretending that they had something that they didn't have. So now this person doesn't want to be bothered with them. Ego, hurt ego. We spoke about ego earlier. Hurt ego, getting in the way of relationship. Somebody wanted to get in the way of your relationship, but this person's hurt ego has to do with not being able to fucking suck to get their money. Crying over you. Either crying over the fact that they can't manipulate somebody, or crying over you because they fucked up. Trying to find information on you. Trying to look you up to see if they can fuck you over. But it won't work because too busy winning. You're the Emperor in the upright. All right, we're out of here. What time is it? It's 1:26. I think that's enough because it feels so repetitive now at this point. Oh, my nose is itching. It feels very repetitive at this point. So thank you for stopping through. We're going to end this video with a little 112. Peaches and cream. Atlanta could be significant. Peaches and cream is about sexy time. Put that ass in the air. You know what it is. Thinking of you. All right, I'm out of here. Deuces, people. Love you. Bye.